Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to show you Corymbia aparrerinja, the row that's in front of me. And Corymbia aparrerinja is a classic ghost gum species that's widespread in Central Australia. Here in Tucson, Arizona, it seems to be doing quite well. You see the very healthy looking green leafed canopy and the really beautiful trunk. And so if I get closer to the plant, you'll see that, let me show you in a bit. So the trunk itself is actually seasonally powdery, and as you can see, it has some white powder on the trunk, and it's this very iconic holy white trunk that makes this species stand out so much more. And something else that I can find on the ground are those fallen inflorescences or fruits. So ghost gums is this group of Corymbia species that are there are quite a lot of species, mostly mostly distributed in more arid parts of Australia, with a few exceptions, and even extending to, actually that's not true, some species are more in Central Australia while some are along the more tropical or monsoonal northern parts, like in the Kimberleys or on the northeastern Queensland, even extending into Papua New Guinea, I think. So this species aparrerinja is quite iconic because if you see the inflorescence on the leaf axis, and if you look just, let me take this leaf away so you can see better. So if you look from afar, you will think this is just a inflorescence of quite a few buds, but if you look really close, you will see that on this inflorescence or on this peduncle, there's actually branches, and just the internode of this rachis of this peduncle is really shortened or condensed, and that's characteristic of this group of ghost gum that aparrerinja belongs to. Actually, most of the ghost gums belong to. And there's another group of ghost gums, specifically 3 species, maybe one more, but Papuana, Bella, and Tessolaris. They have not condensed internodes of the rachis, and those are pretty distinct from these ones. And of course, ghost gums, unlike many other eucalyptus, they have those thinner walled gum nuts that just drop off and shed their seeds very quickly after the seeds are mature. Also, the seeds matures pretty quickly, probably like 6 weeks or so after pollination, I think. Unlike some other species, like they take many months or even years to mature and then hold the gum nut on the canopy for many more years. This is why some ghost gum seeds are much harder to collect, because they don't really persist in the canopy. And to show you how papery some of the fruits are, so you see this is one that just fell, that I can actually just pretty much crush it, and this would be pretty much not impossible with other eucalyptus. And you see this one too, and I can just crush it. It's really thin walled. That's also one characteristic of the ghost gums. And let me see if there's any other things I want to show you. Oh yeah, so I was also really happy to find some of the self-sown ghost gum babies. There is one seedling, and there's another one over there. So apparently it's doing well and even regenerating a little bit. Okay, now you have it, Corymbia aparrerinja. I think that's how to pronounce it, but I'm probably butchering it. A classic Central Australian ghost gum species. Does great in southern Arizona. Great tree. There you have it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.